Greetings, everybody. My name is Tommy the Game Master, and welcome to my channel. Well, about 2 days ago, surfing YouTube, I came across something that kind of surprised me, and that is Bubsy the Bobcat's getting a new game. I don't know if I should tell people to run or to kind of relax. Now, I didn't play Bubsy when I was a kid. I got it off Steam when they released it from there, just to be out of curiosity to see if it was as bad as some of the folks on YouTube say it is. It's an odd kind of being awful, and you can seeing gameplay that I shot a little bit earlier today. But it's an odd kind of awful. It's not like, oh my god, this is terrible, it's broken. Whoever made this didn't give a crap. There is plenty of passion. You can just see it in the animation. You can see it in just the fact that there's voiceovers over every stage, which was rare back in the Super Nintendo days. And like I said, it's got a lot of animation and it's got some sense of humor to it, which is not what you usually see when it's a cheap cash-in game. Problem is that there's not much competence displayed in this game, and I haven't played any of the sequel, which came in the 2-pack. I bought it, played it for about 20 minutes, and then I played 20 minutes more of it today. But it just has problems with the original game. It wanted to be a Sonic clone, but it didn't focus on what made Sonic good, which was great controls, which Bubsy doesn't have, as well as the fact that it's forgiving for the most part. Bubsy is completely unforgiving. You crash into anything that is an enemy, whether it looks like an enemy or not, and you die. Fall too far, in fact, and you die, and yet you're encouraging me to go fast. What the heck are you thinking? So it is a bad game. That said, if you want to know who's responsible for getting this thing revived, you can probably thank people like JonTron or the Nostalgia Critic or the Angry Video Game Nerd, because their presence on YouTube and pop culture has kind of brought another type of nostalgia back. Now, those gamers and people are there to kind of criticize the way we kind of look at old games and kind of go, well, you know, it wasn't always great, here's a piece of crap. But because they have such a comedic timing and have focused on things that are completely crappy, whether they be movies or video games, people have actually started taking an interest in some of these old franchises that were known to be incredibly horrible and are now kind of wanting them back. Just, well, this old guy who owned a YouTube channel who was really good at making it funny makes it seem cool. I want this franchise back. And I think that's what's propelling it, guys. It's not that anybody who's in the know wants it back. I mean, you could say that releasing these games on Steam for $3 for both of them, you know, would definitely get some money through curiosity, but not enough to prompt a revival. And just judging from the credits that I saw of the new Bubsy games, it seems like they're fixing a few things. The gameplay is certainly not fast or loose like the original one was, which is kind of a good thing. That said, it still looks like it's kind of cheap and garbage. Not necessarily a bad thing when it's a downloadable only game. Sometimes having that cheap feel is what makes a downloadable game appealing to me, but we'll just have to see if it's good. I am not going to be plunking money down on a pre-order, I can guarantee you that. If you guys truly are curious about Bubsy, like I said, he's available on a Steam pack. I think it's normally $5, but it can sometimes be brought down to around $2 or $3 with a Steam sale. Check him out then. Like I said, it's not like a completely terrible game, but it's just an odd game and just the way it was designed. It wants to be Mario, it wants to be Sonic, but it has none of the talent that backed those games in the 90s. I'd rather play Bubsy than some of the more modern Sonic games. I'll give Bubsy that, but have you seen some of the modern Sonic games? Anyways, thank you for listening to this rant. If you have anything to say about this, feel free to share it down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'll see you guys later.